Hello everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and real quick we're going to do a quickie video. I don't even have a inspirational quote to do because I'm doing this on the fly. I was making some of my crosses today and I was able to put some white resin on the back sides of these, and so this is kind of how these are turning out. And what I did was I found some inspiration on Pinterest where I found some crosses that were word crosses and or quotes from the Bible. And so we have faith, we have blessed, chosen, redeemed, and forgiven on this one. Very pretty, and this is just kind of a plain squarish cross. I've got a couple of faith ones. This one says, I am saved by his amazing grace. Isn't that awesome? I love that one. And this has the same thing on it. And let's see. Let me make sure that I've got this thing. Okay, I just want to make sure that my light is on bright enough. It was actually turned down a little bit. And then I've actually got several with I am saved by his amazing grace. They're just kind of in different sizes and so forth. So, but I've got some other ones that I will be doing as well, but I particularly liked this one. So this is one that I was playing around with, and I actually really like the way this one came out. And the reason I was able to make this one so cool is my friend Kerith sent me an amazing happy mail box, and I'm going to be showing you guys all that good stuff in another video, but I wanted to try and make this a quick video. But in that box was some of these nail stickers for your fingernails, and they're so pretty, and they're like 2D-ish, and some of the flowers on these things are just beautiful. So we are going to use some of these on these crosses today. This one has some really gorgeous ones. These would be pretty, you know, like for your nails if you were getting married or what have you. Look at the pretty flowers on there. And then here's another one. And I've got more too, but these are the ones that I chose to use today. So, yeah. So, so that's what I used on this one. I used some of those flowers at the top and at the bottom, and then I put some of my rhinestones on it, and it really came out cute. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do another one, and then I'm going to add something to the bottom of this one and to whatever else we get done today. So, let's see, which ones do we want to do? I want to do this one. And I want to do one of the faith crosses for sure. I love this one too. This is a narrower cross, and this one is also I am saved by his amazing grace, but it's in smaller letters, and you can read it. It's big enough that you can read it, so it's not, you know, difficult to see or anything. And this is one. This was a last minute cross that I did. I just resined it, and so I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. So anyway, but I did get the colors to work. My husband purchased some more dyes, and he got these Alumilite dyes, and which is what we've used in the past. And so we've got a whole bunch of different colors in those. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We've got our crosses already made, so we don't have to do anything there. And what I want to do is, I think I want to use some of these flowers. I really like these, the pink ones on here. And so, and then there's some other really pretty flowers on here too. So I'm going to start though with using a couple of these pink ones. And there's only a few of them on this particular set, but I like these because they're a very like a pale pink, and that's kind of what I want to use on this particular one. So let's see. I just want to see which way I want to go with the other one. Okay, let's just grab this one. And these are easy to get on here, and they stick really well. I mean, they're made for nails, so you're not going to easily get them off of these for sure. But look at how pretty that looks already just with those on there. And then I'm also going to use some of my crystals that Kim sent me to put in a couple of spots on here. So, and you can see I did use some on this one as well. Let's see if we can bring you guys in a little bit closer, and if I can just stay in frame, we'll be okay. I'm going to try and keep this cross right here. And I'm going to get my, and this is some resin that I'm trying that I got on TEMU, and it's a little less expensive. It's UV resin hard, and it's by Hard Glue UV curable resin solution. So high transparency, anti-yellowing, and odorless resin. You want to look for odorless when you guys are picking out resins. If you don't want to use some of the ones I've been using, make sure you're looking for something that is odorless, because otherwise you're going to have a terrible time with the smell of the resin, especially if you're working indoors with it. And I'm just going to squeeze some of this into this little container here. And I'm going to get a couple of my little sticks. I'm really going through these. These are so great. I've got tons of them though, tons of these sticks. So I'm super happy about that because I'm able to just use them up. So I'm thinking though, I'm starting to think I might want to use, I don't know if I want to go with something white on the corners of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go with, I want to get these all on first. I wasn't thinking about that, but I think I want to go with some just all white on this section here. And is this one the same size? Yeah. I just want to make sure I use the same size on both sides. And we'll put this one over here. Oops, let me, before it sticks down, let me get that off of there real quick. I have to be able to see it though. Okay. I just put it up a little bit too high. Just like that. So now we've got those white ones on those edges. Very pretty. So now we're going to go ahead and use our rhinestones, and I'm just going to dip the tip of this stick in, and I'm going to put a resin there, and I'm just putting a little dot where I want these to go, and I'm going to put a resin a rhinestone there. And oh, I can see I actually put this flower down here a little closer to the edge than I wanted it. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get up now that it's been down for a minute though. So let's see if we can move it. Yeah, it wants to tear now, I think. Ah, that's such a bummer. I'm going to have to get a new one. But I put it down too far. And I want to be able to put a rhinestone sort of in the same location here as I'm going to put it up there. So I need to make sure I have the space for that rhinestone. That is a big, huge bummer that I wasted that flower, though. Okay, so let's peel another one off. I only have one sheet of each of these flower sets, so I need to make sure that I don't cover up the word down here. My hand keeps moving. Well, that's where my problem's going to be. There we go. Now I've got my space right there. So now I'm going to put a dot of resin there. And I put one there already. One there. And I did put one there already. And I think there's probably going to be a couple more that I'm going to put on here, but I'm going to do these first. So we'll just use our little tweezers and put these on. And I did also with these, they had a pattern in the mold that went into the top of this. Well, because of that pattern, you really couldn't see the words very well. So I chose to put another layer of resin over the top of that pattern so that you could read the writing that was on it. So that was kind of important to me, that you could actually see that writing. So that's what I did. So let me look at this real quick. That looks really pretty. And I think what I'm going to do, let's just try this. I'm going to pop a couple of these in a couple of spots without the resin, just to see if I actually want to put them in these locations. So I would say one there, one there, and I'm thinking one down here at the bottom. And my debate was, because I don't want to go overboard with my crystals, but if they're going to look good, I'm going to use them. So, whoops. So I just have to figure out if it's going to be too much, or, oh well, you know, those the flowers kind of go into that area up there. So I don't think we're going to put them in the spot that I was initially thinking. I was thinking I would put one here, 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 and here. But actually these flowers kind of come into those sections, the leaves. So I think I'm going to limit myself to what's on here now. And I'm actually really not too sure that I even want those on there. Maybe just that. I think that's all I'm going to do. So I do need to put a little bit of resin here. Okay, so that'll be resin on all of those spots. We'll pop that one on right there. And I'm going to pop that under my light for about 30 seconds. That should be plenty of time. Okay, and then next, I want to do this one. And this says Faith, obviously. And so let's go with, I was thinking these, because these have like a little black line, and I thought they would line up nicely with the black line that is on the word Faith here. So I am going to take these ones are so thin. Oh, you guys, hopefully I didn't move that cross. You know, I bet I did. Hopefully I kept it in view for you guys. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to line it up with that line on Faith right there. Just like that. And that looks really pretty. And then let's see, what other ones do we have here? We need something with either a shorter line, or I could actually cut it down too. So that may be what I will do. Or I could take it and make it go sort of sideways, or just kind of have it going like that at the bottom. I think I really like that one. And that I can cut. I could put one right there. Let's see. I kind of like the amount of flowers that are on the one that's on top, and this other one that I'm grabbing right now has that many flowers. And what I'm going to do is take my scissors and I'm going to cut part of the black line off down here, and I'm going to cut the top part of it off too, right there, just up to the flowers. And then I'll just have these flowers meet right up with, from the middle, right up with that black line. Just like that. And that looks super pretty. It's very, very subtle, but really very, very simplistic, but it shows. It really gives a nice look. And then what I'll do is I'll use some of these white flowers that sort of match. Let's see. Maybe this one, it's kind of got a half circle, or, ooh, this one's really pretty. That would be pretty. And I've got two of those, so we're going to use this one. And I know that you can get these on different websites. I'm not sure where Kerith got these. But what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of actually trying to get some of these kinds of things in my shop and have them available if you guys want to, you know, purchase little kits or things. Because what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about making some of these crosses just plain, maybe just with the white on them, or some clear ones. And I do have some clear ones done as well, you guys. I didn't bring them in the room with me, in my craft room. Let me see. I just sat that down and I don't think it wants to come up. It's not in the right spot though. Doggone it. And already you see it is stuck down so good. Man, I can't even scrape that off of there. I mean, I can, but not easily. Wow, 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 wow. That was frustrating. When I do these, usually, because they're so small, is I will, please tell me I have another one like that. I do. I have one more. Oh my goodness. This one better go on there right. I try to stand up, so to put this one on, I am going to stand up because I want to make sure I get it in exactly the right spot. So, just like that. There we go. So there we go. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it's on there, and it actually is very, very pretty. It looks awesome on there. And it gives some depth to the cross. Oh my gosh, this one is absolutely beautiful. And this particular one, I'm actually making this for a young girl that I work with. And she is really, really, really sweet. And her name is Faith. So I wanted to make one of these faith crosses for her because I know she will appreciate it. She is a Christian young lady, and she definitely appreciates things like this. And I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll put... Oh, I wanted to see something though. I was thinking, what was I thinking? I wanted to put something in the center here. What did I do with those flowers? Oh, here they are. But I don't know. I think that would be pretty, just kind of coming through the center of the F there. I don't have to worry too much about that stick because we're going to cut a good portion of that black line out. I still have pieces from the other one stuck to my fingers. Let's cut that piece off, get it off my finger so that it doesn't stick where I don't want it to be. And I'm going to cut a little bit more of the black line off here because I just want this little bitty flower. Really, that's the only part of this that I need to go right across the F. Like that. There we go. See? Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Ah! And then maybe we'll do one more. I have this one that's really pretty. And then I have this one. And this one's, it's a little different. It's not... I'm not thrilled about it because I stuck some pink in there and it didn't go in right. It just doesn't look as nice, but I know I can fix this and I can turn it into something really cool. We've got this one. We can do this one. So this one, what I want to do, and these other ones I will just put aside and I'll do them later. So, what I want to do on this one is I think I'm going to use this flower. Oh, nope, it's a little bit big. Maybe we'll put that on that one. And I'm not done with these other ones quite yet either, you guys, just so that you know. Oh, I wanted to do this one. No, I'll save that one. I'll do this one because this one says something different on it. Okay, so let me quickly figure out which flowers I want to use. I like these flowers on here, and these say love on them. I don't know if you guys can see that. See where it says love? And they are so pretty. So I think I'm going to use these. These are not the easiest things to get off of this plastic backing and not, you know, worry about messing them up. They don't just come off real easy. I suppose if I had like an X-Acto knife, I would be doing a better job at this. But I don't have one handy right now. So I'm going to put this right there. And then we're going to grab the one on this side. There we go. And we will put it right there. There we go. And then I want something at the top as well. I do love these little love stickers. Let's see. Maybe I should just go with white. Oh, there's, which one is it? There's one that has, those don't really go with that one. There's one that has, I thought there was one that had butterflies on it. What did I do? Let's see, is it here? This one has some really pretty flowers on it. And this one has butterflies. So maybe we should try, well, you know what? Yeah, let's put a butterfly. I like the butterfly down at the bottom there. This one is kind of the bigger of the butterflies. Of course, they are just white, but that's okay too. Here's what I need to do. I need to start thinking to use my tweezers because I can see more if I use these. There. And I can see what direction I'm going in. There we go. There's a butterfly at the bottom. And maybe let's see. I think I'm going to use these two bits here and go to either side of, oh, those are stuck together. That's strange. But we're going to cut across the two of those. And we're going to put one there. And then one on the other side. And of course it's not right on the edge of my finger, so I'm not doing a good job here. Okay, back to the tweezers. And let's see. There we go. We'll just use those up at the top there. There we go. So there's that one. And this one, let's see, what do we want in the center? I want something in the center there on this one, but it absolutely has to be something very small. This little flower here looks like it will actually work. But I am going to cut that little gold line out of it because that's going to go across the lettering if I don't cut it off. So now I just have to decide. I think I want it to go just like that. Okay. And then, let's see. We could use some of these on this one. We've got some pink ones there. I'm just not quite feeling those. We haven't used any of these yet. These are very pretty roses. And those are going upwards. I think we're going to do that. I like these. And you guys, these white ones really do show up a lot more than you guys can probably see. They really are very, very pretty. I got that one down there. And let's see, we don't have much space at all up at the top on this one. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put something off to the sides like that. Yeah, that works. So we'll put this one over here. And now I got to get one pointing the other direction. Let's see. It's not the same. Well, I guess it's going to go in the same direction. Most of them had ones that were going one way and ones that were going the other direction. But this one does, but it's bigger. So I think we have to use the same ones going in the same direction. That's okay. I just usually like to have, you know, opposites. But that's all right. I don't mind at all. It's still going to be gorgeous. Just like that. Nobody else would probably even notice. That's just me. And I'm thinking maybe a couple of rhinestones here. And maybe the opposite sides. One there. And one there. And I'm thinking one. I don't know if we have enough space at the top without covering up the word forgiven. I mean, it's not covered up, and I still have my hole right there. I don't know. Maybe I should just do this. Put one here and one up here. And then just one sort of with these flowers here. That might be the best way to go here in the middle. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So let's get our resin on here. And I still have my resin sitting in that little cup over here. All I did was put a couple of drops of resin in my little container here. So we're going to put one there, one there, and put one there, one there, and I guess this one here. Okay, just the 3. So we'll get that one first. And that one. And I don't think I put that other one under the lamp. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Oh, I didn't put any rhinestones on this one. That's why. I knew I didn't put it under the lamp. Okay, I'm going to pop this one under the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm going to pull out my other one that we already put in there. This one's ready to go. So is that one. And this one, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe, I don't know if we can put a rhinestone in the center or not. I could put one right there, but I really kind of, I feel like it shouldn't be between those words. But I know I can put one right there. I don't know what made me forget to do the crystals on this one. Well, I know what made me forget. I left it under the lamp and didn't pull it back out. Or I left the other one. No, that was the other one. I don't know what I did, you guys. But anyway, we're going to do it now. So I think I'll put one there. Maybe one just off to one side there. And one somewhere in there. And we'll go kind of up to that side on this one. Like that. That looks really pretty. And then for this one, we're going to put one, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to put one in the center on this one. I don't think it needs it, but we do need to put at least a couple of crystals on here in a couple of spots. Let's see. And we'll take this one, put it there, and I think I need one more. Just down there. So we're just going to get the 4 small rhinestones on this one. So I don't want that rhinestone because it seems to have resin on it, and I'm guessing it's one that probably got flopped over in some resin and got put back in with the others. And I don't share those. I don't usually put them in the same space because once I get resin on the top of them, I don't technically like to use them because I feel like it kind of ruins them when I do that. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I kind of feel like I need to use a new one. And that one doesn't feel good either. And I will try and clean those off though. I don't just throw them away. I do try and clean them off so that, did I get resin on there? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't get enough. So anyway, I will try and clean them off with alcohol so that I can use them, because they usually, the resin will come off of them with a little bit of a dip in alcohol. And then one there. So that's it for the rhinestones on that one. Another 30 seconds. And now let's get these guys put on there. I really expected this video to only take about 20 minutes, and I think I've kind of gone over my 20-minute mark already here. I think I might put one on either side of the butterfly, like that. So I will need one more. All right, I got a couple of extras just in case any of these are have anything on the outside of them. That one there. That one there. And that one there. So that's that one. And I think that's all that is going on to this one for now. And then once I get these crystals resined on there, I'll show you the last part of this that I'm going to do. Maybe not on all of them, but on some of them. So let me get that under there for 30 seconds. Pull these out. And these are all sitting nice and flat. So we don't have any, you know, wonky crosses here. So the next thing that I'm going to do, and look at what I've done. I've put something at the bottom of every one of these. My intention was to take these little goodies here and put one at the bottom of each of these and have a dangle. And look what I did. I put these at the bottom of each one, and I don't know if I can get those off of there or not, but if I can, I will, because I really wanted those dangles on there. There, and I didn't even mess up the rhinestone. Woohoo! And I want this one too, so I just have to bring these closer to me so that I can get to them a little bit easier. And I definitely want one on this one. I want the dangles on all of these, so there's another good crystal. This one I don't think I have to do anything to. So let's see here. What do we have here? Maybe with this one, we'll go with that. It's a nice long dangle, or this one. This one's even better, I think. I know I'm going to be covering up a little piece of the flower, but that's okay. We're going to go like that, because look how pretty that looks, you guys. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this resin that I put in the cup here. I'm going to put it on there, and I'm going to hold this with two hands to get it at least started curing. Well, I didn't do that so well. I didn't get a hold of it real good, so let's try this again. I probably didn't need to put more resin on that, but I did anyway, just in case. Okay, that one's going. And this one, we've kind of got the butterfly right there. I don't know that I'm going to do anything with that one right now. I think I might leave that one alone for now. And let's see. This one's pretty. This one has a little heart. Well, something like that. Let's see. No, it's not a heart. It's more like a little wreath or something. But that would look pretty there. And I actually could put a rhinestone back in the center of that one. This is a little bit big for that one. This might fit nicely on this one. Well, I don't know. Seems a little bit big. Okay. How about this one? This one's a heart. And I think I like this one for this one. So let's go ahead and put our little bit of resin on there. And I'm going to hold it under the light real quick for just a few seconds until it starts to harden on there. If I can get it to sit still. That looks pretty good. And then this one, I really do like these. This is like a, I don't know if it's a 4-leaf clover is what it looks like. The only thing is I really do have to have the pearl hanging straight down, because otherwise it's just not going to look right. So let's do a different one on here. I think we'll go with this one. Yeah. So we're just dolloping a little bit of resin on there. And let me get these other two out of here. And we're gonna put this one on here. All right. And now we've just got this one to go and we will be all set. So I'm gonna dollop some resin on there. And I'm just gonna decide what I want to use. I think, is this one too big? It really isn't too big for this one, but I think I'm going to go a little bit different on this one. I think we're going to go with a gold one. So let me put this under the light. And we are almost done, you guys. And I think I just need to dab a little bit of resin sort of to the outside of this. There we go. Okay, so the last thing that we have to do with these is we are going to, remember the chain that we used the other night? We're going to use the same chain to make our jump rings with, because it's really all I have right now. So we're just going to go with it. And we're going to put this up at the top. Get it through the hole that's in that cross. Whoopsie, I let go of it. I'm really using the wrong pliers on that side. Okay, here we go. And what I need to do is grab this other side. I need to bend these closer to one another. And I'm going to grab this piece of ball chain. Ugh. I've got to buy some more ball chain, you guys. I need to get me some more of the really, really tiny stuff, because it really does work better for these. It just fits better. And I also need to buy some big jump rings. And actually, you know what? I do have something I could use. I just remembered. Kerith sent me some snowflakes, and they've got some rings on them, and I'm going to be changing these up a little bit, and I'm wondering if maybe I could use a couple of these rings. I think I can. I'll use this one because I'm not going to need all of them that are on there right now. So we've got a ring right here, and we are just going to transfer it from one piece to the other, if I can get it to open up enough here. Let's see here. Well, so much for me taking 20 minutes to do this video, you guys. That did not work out. My poor husband's sitting out there waiting for me to come out there and sit with him. My goodness. I think part of it is, you guys, my hands just don't work the way they used to. I don't know if you guys have that same trouble. As you get older, your hands just don't seem to work as well as they did in the beginning. Okay, so we've got that beautiful ring on there. And now all I have to do is take my ball chain, and we'll just pop it right through that little circle there. These make great rear view mirror hangers. They make great purse charms. They make wonderful ornaments. You could use these for ornaments on your Christmas tree, or to give them as gifts of ornaments. You could just do so much with these. They can be used for a lot of different purposes. You could use them on your gifts as sort of gift tags, you know, things like that, that you know, you need something fancy to put on something. I'm using this ring on this one because it seems like it's a little smaller, and like it might fit a little bit better than on the first one. So I'm just gonna give it a shot here. I've got to get this to go through a little bit more. There we go. And now if we can just get this to close, we will be happy campers. And what the problem is I twist these open, but then they seem to want to have to be squeezed to get them to close, because they I don't know, it's just the way these links are made. It's a chain link. It's not a real jump ring, so I am just improvising. I mean, it works as a jump ring for sure. It just is a little harder to work together. Okay, we got that one on. Put our ball chain together. So there's that one and that one. And let's see, is there another one of these that I can use? There sure is. All right, I've got another circle here, and I think I will put this on this one. I'm just going to try and get this open wide enough for long enough to pop that first piece in. There we go. And I have one more silver ball chain here. We're just going to pop that on this one. I don't have any more ball chain in front of me either, so I need to make some more silver ones. So for now, these are the three that are going to get finished completely. But then we also have this one, and I don't know what I'm going to do to the bottom. Oh, I know what I decided I was going to do to the bottom of that one. I totally forgot. Where did I put it? I have a dangle, and I completely forgot. I am going to resin this dangle onto this one. So this has a little bit of paper on it because this was actually being used on something else that I had taken it off of. Let's see if I can take off that little bit of E6000 glue that was on this. There's not much left on there, so there we go. That's good enough. And we are going to pop some resin on this. And we are going to resin this on to the back side of this cross. So I'm just going to turn it over, and I'm going to center it on the back side of this cross, just like that. And I'm going to hold it down. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is use my pliers, see if I can get it to hold centered, and I'm going to put it under my lamp. Oh, I do have this one in here too. I forgot about this one. So I still have to get a ball chain to put on this one, and this one will be done. And then a ball chain to put on this other one that's under the lamp right now. And we will have them all completed. So I just wanted to show you guys this. I thought it would be fun to do just a quickie video on gussying these up a little bit and making them even more gorgeous than they already are. And I wanted to show you that I was able to also use some white resin, pigment some resin, and get the white to come out, which means I might be able to soon do my, I'm not sure because my mold for my, peacock design for my compact mirrors is quite thick, and that's the only thing that I think may prevent me still from being able to use UV resin to make one of my compact mirrors. So we'll see. But anyway, that's it, you guys. All of these are done and ready to put in my Etsy shop and or give as gifts. And actually a couple of these, one or two of these is are going to people as gifts. And the rest will be going either in my Etsy shop or they will be used as my gift with purchase in my Etsy shop. So I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to do with them. So I do have some in my shop, some of the initial ones that I made. And although I think I've sold 3 out of the 5 that I put in there yesterday. So anyway, you guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing to catch some more great videos and new projects and things that I try to come up with new crafts that, you know, if you're not into some of the other things that I do, I am an eclectic crafter. In fact, that's probably what I should have named my channel, is the Eclectic Crafter, because that's exactly what I am. I don't just do one thing, I do a million things. Because maybe it's a little bit of ADD inside me or something that makes me not be able to just do one thing and stick with it. I am constantly looking for something new to try. So if you guys have crafts that you want me to try that I think I can do, I'm happy to give it a shot and put it on my list, and you know, for future projects to do tutorials on. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll watch videos of other people and see what they're doing and kind of get some good ideas. But anyway, you guys, this was really fun to do with you. And give it a shot. Give it a try. Get yourself some UV resin and a couple of molds. You don't have to get cross molds. You can get all kinds of molds for just about everything. Flowers, birds, butterflies, coasters, you name it, you can get a mold for it. So you're not tied down to any certain kind of thing. You know, whatever you're into, get those molds and get to resining, you guys. Thanks so much. Let me go ahead. I might as well just hold these kind of up in the air for you so you can get a better look at them. There are those two. I think I need to hold them down a little bit. There we go. And then we have this one and this one. Aren't they gorgeous, you guys? They really, really, really came out beautiful. And this one. So that's what we have tonight. Thanks so much, you guys. Please subscribe, like, and share. And let's get up to 10,000 subscribers, because when I hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, you guys, I'm going to be doing an awesome giveaway. I'm getting ready to put together a video for my 9,000 subscriber giveaway, because we did hit that mark very quickly, actually, after we got the 8,000 subscriber mark. So that was pretty cool. Just a few months and we are already at the 9,000 mark. So and I just did my 8,000 subscriber giveaway. So I was a little bit behind on that, you guys, but that's okay too. Thanks so much, you guys. I love you all. Please take care of yourselves. Be safe, be well, love your family, hug them and kiss them, and tell them you love them every single day if you can. If not, tell them you love them every time you talk to them, because that's so important, you guys. Family is everything, right? So I'll see you guys later. God bless. Bye-bye.